much better. It's still a bit light, but we can fix that with the camera settings. How much worse would it be if I had this on? A little bit worse. It's not too bad. Yeah, whenever I don't have the brightness of the TV kind of just showing on me. Guess I have to turn it dark. That's still quite light. I'm sorry for all these like menu pop-ups, but let's just say that the camera settings. Camera's pretty shitty. Let's turn this off. There. Hello everyone, I'm Soma. Today we're going to be playing a new game called Bastion. It's not actually new, but new for me to play. Yo, what is up with this camera? This camera is pretty shitty. Oh, that's way better. Okay. Anyways, hello. I'm Soma. Today we're going to be playing Bastion. And, turn down the brightness a little bit. Yeah. We'll find out these things. Oh, that's cool. Starting a new game. Start a new game with unlimited chances of hearing on a defeated for less experienced players of all ages. Some trophies cannot be earned in this mode. His lives? Nani? Or is it like checkpoints?
Proper story is supposed to start at the beginning. Ain't so simple with this one. Now here's a kid whose whole world got all twisted.
Hey, Patchlam.
Stranded on a rock in the sky. He gets up, sets off for the Bastion, where everyone agreed to go in case of trouble. Ground forms up under his feet as it pointing away. He don't stop to wonder why. Finds his lifelong friend just lying in the road. Well, it's a touching reunion. He sees what's left of the rippling walls. Years of work undone in an instant.
Anyways,
Calamity.
hi Patchlam, how's it going, buddy? Welcome to the stream.
That a survivor? No, ma'am. It's
Yep.
a gas fella, forced out from underground. Kid
Yo,
pops him
that
good. Fella got a piece of him.
is
though.
awkward. Yeah, I faced Kim today. Because I cannot sit in my recliner. Okay, you can use the D-pad to run. Got it.
Kid just rages for a while.
Alright. So I know next to nothing about this game. It's a bit of a fair warning. That is the most awkward swing I've ever seen.
An old meteor falls out of the sky. Ain't a gift from the gods, but it'll have to do. Gotta hold her still to spin up the chamber.
Alright.
Kid's worked up quite a thirst by now, so that fountain looks real inviting. Sometimes you just need a drink. And then he falls to his death. I'm just fooling.
Don't grunt ever again.
Tunnels up around him.
That's a kick.
Kid finds a memento from a girl he knew. Always used to fancy her. He sets foot inside one of Celandia's famous watering holes. Inside's old Ronde, the bartender. The calamity got him before his drinking did. Ronde always wanted his ashes scattered here. Then Kid finds his trusty shield. But just as he's getting a handle on it, the security takes him for a petty thief. Special delivery. Gas, fellas. Windbags start turning up for last call.
I will smack you with the might of Zeus! Okay, the audio is all the way up.
Start coming out of the woodwork. A big old fella pops out in front of the kid.
Smack you!
Kid sees the way to the Bastion out the window. It's a bit of a drop.
What does R2 do then? Yeah, like, I know where I'm supposed to go, but I want to smash some stuff. I don't know what the hell these crystals that I have do. Okay, you get 3 healing potions. Good to know. Yeah, game, you telling me this after I already figured it out. Thank you. But I already knew about that.
He gets a good look at things on his way down.
Oh yeah.
He lands on top of a breaker's bow, and it ain't broke.
Oh, let me guess that's R2. How do you... Oh?
Kid spies a good perch for some target practice. He knows he should draw the string all the way back.
How did he...
Good news is the emergency defenses still work. Bad news is they're aiming for the kid. Wasn't long before the kid could loose an arrow, strong and true.
Okay.
Picks up a few pointers from a dusty old tome. He's a mighty fast learner.
Okay. That works. What is it? What do I drink to? Okay.
He finds the distillery right next to the arsenal. Tough part of town. The arsenal's where the kid can pick the best tools for the job.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Set breaker technique that causes an area to bounce from target to target. Yeah. Yep.
One sip of the spirits in that distillery, and the kid'll feel like a new man.
Yeah. Okay. You know, when he said armory, I was like, woo, more weapons. That's kind of disappointing how you can only have 2 weapons at one time. I kind of wish there was a weapon wheel. I thought there was a weapon wheel. I always heard that there was.
Squirts birthing like crazy in a couple of corn bins.
I can see why square was a better button to have that on. That is not the button. Because it's a lot easier to
ferry barge sends the kid on his way. The Bastion's real close now.
Okay, I'm back.
Kid takes a chunk of alloy. The smell of barley and spoiled blueberries fills the air. Scumbags. Kid maybe shouldn't have done what he just did. Puts him out of his misery, robs a scumbag of his last meal.
Hey. That's a feels good man.
He finds the core to the Wharf District. He steals the city's heart. Might as well. Kid has a feeling he better get a move on. The place is starting to fall. See, that core Kid took was the only thing making this particular rock stay afloat. Kid just keeps running. Somersaulting like crazy. At last, the Skyway is in sight. Whisks him where he needs to go.
Okay. The stranger.
Now the kid sees something stranger still. His mind races. Did anybody else survive? Sure enough, he finds another. He finds me. We talk for a spell. There's a bit of the Bastion's power in that crest. Enough to point the way to the cores. All I tell him is to set that core of his on the monument there, then watch. I try to let the kid down gently. This is the Bastion, all right, except no one else showed up. And just like that, the Bastion comes alive. Starts growing again, growing stronger. Kid's gotta put its power to good use. Now the Bastion can send him even farther into the wild unknown. The Bastion ain't gonna build itself. Well, not entirely. Kid ponders what to build. The Bastion's a place of peace, but we can hold our own if we have to. Ain't much Kid can't handle with hammer and bow in hand.
Okay.
Kid don't know what's out there waiting for him.
Okay, I guess we're going to the workman ward. I need to get a drink.
Now he lands at the intersection between bad and wrong.
I
Ought
could
to
do
be a
some
core
tests.
down one of these twisted streets. But which one?
This music is reminding me a lot of Crash Bandicoot for some reason. I have no clue why.
He heads for the squirt steps. Won't be no field trip this time. His gun bag can digest just about anything. Except for this. It's
Hey!
and light enough to throw. They say even the most rambunctious squirts can be tamed.
That's
No
cool.
sign of the core here. At least the kid got something for his trouble. Them squirts just don't know when to quit. He heads for the east side, where windbags used to keep the local forge. Inside the forge, Kid can fine-tune those instruments of his. Kid's lifelong friends looking fit to keep on fighting. Core ain't here neither, so he's gotta guess again. Keeps telling himself he better watch his step. The rest of the path is gone for good, and his city crest won't bring it back. Odd place to find the likes of Percy the Snitch. Up north is where the gas fella foreman used to live, tending to his flock. No white gas fellas all dress alike. Kids wondering the same thing.
Okay.
There it is, but it's locked down tight in an alloy cage. A blustery old foreman's keeping his fellas in check, almost like he's showboating for the crowd. And now there's a new marshal in town.
Oh.
He hears the whole place groan, but it's too tough to fall. Might as well check the other side streets before leaving this hole.
Okay, so it doesn't provide invincibility frames. But it does, I guess, so you can move faster throughout the area. Have I not explored literally everything though already? Thought I did. Could have sworn that I did. Kinda wish I had my hammer. Well, I mean, we're gonna go back anyways.
He heads for the biggest dump in town, Scumbag Alley. And there he is, the oldest scumbag of them all, Gershel. The calamity ain't done much for Gershel's sunny disposition. Kid cuts up Gershel like a fine apple. Old Scumbag didn't feel a thing. Kid's ready to go, and his ticket out's right where he started.
Okay. Build the Forge and the Bastion upgrade weapons. Cool. This game's okay so far. Not amazing. Not terrible.
He comes back, just like I knew he would. The core hums in his pack. The monument's calling for it.
Well, you gotta hold on a second, man. Did I not? Bolt burst. Okay. As much as I like the machete, I have to use the hammer because I get 50% damage. Okay.
The windbags used to be alright. Then the calamity took the floor out from under him. Kid does it again. Only fair he decides what we build next. lot of things need fixing up in this world, and we can start right here. Picked up traces of other cores while the kid was out.
See, we can either go to Melting Pot, Sundome Path. I gotta keep remembering that I have a shield.
In better days, the melting pot was sealed tighter than the skin on a squirt.
That is so me.
Of all the plans to survive the calamity, it had to be stab weeds. Blasting things hurt like a broken heart. If there's a core, he figures it ought to be deeper down. The core's stuck inside one of those fancy cages.
Probably should just use the repeater at this point. What is this?
Some of the stuff lying around is downright dangerous. He throws a switch. Now what could possibly go wrong?
Another boss room.
Quite a bit, as it turns out. The cage starts lifting from the core ever so slow. All Kid can do is wait. Shipments start falling in. Not every squirt's born bad. Some spring to the kid's defense. Judging by the moving of the cage, it's gonna take a little while.
Kinda dislike how you have different attacks with the hammer depending on if you're moving or not. Kind of annoying.
Scumbags don't take kindly to interlopers. Even some gas fellas take his corner. Birdie pop that mean old foreman. At this rate, maybe 5 more minutes, maybe 30, hard to tell. Squirts get real territorial around the core. Then a shipment of free samples shows up. One thing's for sure, that cage is awful heavy. It's a troublesome scene to be sure. It ain't all bad, as the kid finds some spices from the motherland, tax-free. Moments left. The core goes free. 10, 9, 8, 7. Give or take a few seconds. Finally, the core's within reach. And done. He's got it. Just gotta get to the nearest barge.
I don't think I wanted to press that. That's awkward.
I still remember the look on his face after that one.
Oh no, can I go back?
Kid ain't finished here yet.
How dare you? No.
The repeater and machete, favorite choices of the Ura hunters we once fought. The old world's finished, but the new world's just getting started. Makes time to sample spirits from my personal supply. Fetching fizz is like a mouthful of nails, but the benefits are worth it.
So I can't come back? Yeah. Is this just for like upgrading? Hold on, let's just try these out. Try the machete one. Machete strikes very quickly and throwing attack provides added versatility. Yeah.
Windbag Ranch was built for gathering squirt extract in copious supply.
Oh, that's a material for that, isn't it?
Ain't nothing more healthful. Some folks showed up to make a fast buck with nothing but a knife. Other folks came to train their throwing arms. Slippery little devils. Place gets awful slick sometimes. Still others use the place to test their finest blades.
Oh, you can deflect attacks back. Or not.
Kid cuts all of them down soon enough.
Third prize? Oh. Next prize under 90 seconds. Ah. I see, so a minute and a half, and 2 minutes. Got it. Alright, that's cool. So I guess those are the...
back from Windbag Ranch, smelling good and ripe.
But that's been creepy, I don't know what it is. Tax cripple foes. Wait, what does crippling mean? Tax deal damage over time. Torn up is a critical hit chance. I like the idea of doing that.
Wood oil and that blade shines like a light.
Oh, that's cool. Oh.
Folks voyaged across the boundless sea to found Celandia. It was good living here for a while.
Well, guess we're heading to Sundown Path. I think we're going to be doing like about 20 more runs of this.
Couples used to walk the Sundown Path.
Not super feeling it, to be honest.
But then, somebody gets to the core before the kid. The floor starts giving way under the lightest step. A single panic squirt could bring the whole place down. Fragments of the old world rain from the sky. Well, the path ain't exactly open to visitors no more. Security's all fired up. Quick and careful is the only way to go. See, the path was intended for leisurely strollers and such. Sky bridges link the path together. One of them bridges whips the kid along. Finds a spyglass, like the ones they'd used to search the stars. The calamity changed everything, even where the wind blows. Well, if we mastered the winds in the old days, we could do it again. Who else could have taken the core? Well, ain't no survivor stole the thing. Scumbag ate it by mistake. Tough break. Unlike the kid, that core ain't coming back. No, they used to ship live munitions down the path. These wires to toss those things plenty far away. Even gas fellas need some shut-eye from time to time. They get real cranky when you wake them up. In all this toil, kid keeps coming back to an overwhelming question. Who else could have survived the calamity? So we didn't find the core that time, but that ain't about to stop us. We could always see the stars. We just never could reach them, no matter how high we built.
Let me check something really quick. Is that game currently in? Okay, so I do have that disc in. Okay. I'll be right back because... yeah. Be right back.